guest in here, Miss Worryless, chatting about virtual 5K, etc. So I want to pass it over to Roland.
So, good afternoon to everyone, and welcome again to Beyond Limits. And today we are talking about virtual 5K, and we're glad to have Miss Natalie Orr. She's the CEO of the organization Worryless Experience Production Limited. And once again, she will be having a 5K by the name of Purple Rain. Welcome to our studio 91.1 FM, Talk City, Natalie Orr.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, listeners. Thank you for having me.
You want to start with Mrs. Orr? Well, Miss Orr, sorry about that. Uh, what is a virtual 5K?
Okay,
That is something new to a lot of people.
I realize that, but really and truly, a virtual 5K, I think it became popular during the pandemic, right? What a virtual 5K is basically an event, let's just say, happening within a particular month where participants who register, they run, walk, or even jog once they complete that distance at their own pace and time. So that's it really in a nutshell.
Okay, now the name of your 5K
Yes.
is Purple Rain.
Yes.
What is the significance of that name?
Okay, so the significance of Purple Rain. Well, my organization, company, Worryless Experience Productions Limited, one of our branding colors is purple. And we would have taken purple from our branding. And of course, if we look at the word separately, purple signifies royalty, creativity, and so on. And then rain is about taking ownership of your own life. So we decided to put it together and say purple rain. So it's basically a whole movement, it's a community, it's more than just a virtual 5K, but a celebration movement.
Nice, just like that idea. Now, in terms of the virtual 5K,
Yes.
what is the purpose of you all having this virtual 5K?
Okay, so the purpose basically of our virtual 5K, as we say, it's more than just a 5K because it's all about an experience. So it is where we support, we come together, we create a community, we support women-led businesses. So just like 5Ks, they will have a purpose. Our purpose is in supporting women-led businesses. And by doing so, we not just support just say the organization alone, but we would have partnered with other community women-led businesses coming together where participants are actually challenged within the month to support that initiative where you will support these women-led businesses during the month of August.
No, that's a great idea in the sense of now in terms of the various
Activities?
yeah, not only that, but the various companies and the
Okay.
various ladies
Yes.
that you all would have communicated with, because I mean it's about supporting women,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Because in the workplace, sometimes women still get left behind and all
Yeah.
of that,
Yeah.
and there are a lot that needs to uplift the status and the standard of women. So I guess all of that
Yes,
is
of
what
course.
you all will have behind
Yes.
this particular event. Now, in terms of how long this event will be
Okay,
will be
so
held for?
yes, so the event would be held for the entire month of August. So it would have started on the 1st of August and it continues until the 31st of August. And just to expand a bit on how we would be supporting these women-led businesses, I have also created a challenge called the Purple Passport Challenge. So when registrants are registered, they would be given basically like a map in terms of different events, different activities that they would be partaking in to support these different businesses.
Now, in terms of the map, now you mentioned
Yes.
map, right?
Yes.
Could you give us some insight? Of
Some examples, no problem.
What this map will be really about?
No problem at all. So one of the stops, we call it the Purple Passport stop. One of the stops, we call it the Wellness Warrior. So this is where under this particular one, we have businesses like Leaf Spa, who is offering every Sunday their yoga and Reiki sessions. Then we have events at the end of the month called Slowing Down. So, which is all encompass of mental health, a whole activity, even yoga within it, and as well sitting down with a physiologist who would be able to, have different talks and discussions and so on. So that's one of these stops. And then, we have one called a book stop. Now, we partner with a bookstore called Scribbles and Quills, where I'm not sure if your listeners may know, I am also the author of our book plan, Worryless Wedding in a Year. So our book is also at that bookstore. And in addition to supporting the bookstore as well as my book, is also to encourage persons where we challenge them to support or purchase, let's just say, a purple cover book written by a woman's author. So it's different activities. We also have like food suppliers, Classy Treats, who are offering a special discount within the month. Persons who order, she's also offering complimentary cake samples. We also have another that into fashion, the Seal Rack, and different businesses like that. We also have Prisney Fitness, who would be offering one of the a free session to aqua aerobic session. So basically, these businesses came together. So like a physical 5K where there's like a physical race village, I created a virtual race village. So the more you support these businesses, you unlock different prizes and giveaways being offered by them.
Great, really, really great idea. Because at first when I heard about the map, I thought like the idea I had was like the participants who would have been taking part of the race, according to how much distance they have covered.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, probably that would have been, like part of the prizes, that kind of thing.
Oh, no.
That's the original concept
Okay,
I had of it.
yes.
So I'm glad that you cleared up that.
Of course.
Now, how and when you came up with that idea?
So to be honest, I would have came up with that idea a few months ago, and to be honest, my co-workers actually threw out this idea because I was really looking at displaying or having an event for my birthday actually, because what I like to do as a wedding and event planner is to also create these type of events where I encourage the public as well. So I decided with my business to have this event. I mean, we know 5Ks are popular, and I have also taken on that personal goal of myself to do 5K a month. So it was all in themed with having this virtual experience, but with a difference, adding that extra layer of community, empowering women, supporting women-led businesses. So, that's how really the idea evolved and where it originated.
You mentioned having a 5K a month.
Yes. Yes.
No, in terms of the workload and that kind of thing, I mean, how difficult in terms of getting things together?
Well, to be honest, from a planner perspective, it is a lot of work.
That's the reason why I'm asking you.
Yes, it is a lot of work. But, if someone is to do it on their own, I will always advise to hire the professional, because we really know all the ins and outs of things. And also, getting things together and in time, and how to put it to execute it, right? But as I say, it is a lot of work. We're not going to say that. I'm not going to say no, but it's all about time management.
Well, not only that, in terms of the participants,
Okay.
I mean, getting all the participants, because people need to be registered and contacted
Yes.
and all of that.
Yes,
I mean,
of course.
so I mean, when you consider all of that, they've a lot of work,
Yes.
and then to bring everything in alignment with the various
Of
women-led
course.
businesses and all of that.
Of course.
And that's the reason why I'm saying,
Okay,
having a 5K a
Yes.
month, if you ask me, is really
Actually, just
a
to-
mammoth task.
Yeah, just to clear things up, I really meant as a personal goal attending and participating in other 5Ks.
Oh,
Yes, so that's what I meant when I said being participating 1 5K a month. So it's me externally going to other 5Ks. This is actually our first event. And as I said, it's a whole celebration movement. First 5K event, I should say. And it's all about celebrating women, celebrating the women-led businesses, celebrating even your personal goals, encouraging self-care, wellness, because we as women sometimes tend to neglect ourselves. So I have intentionally partnered with these different businesses, all in line with fitness, wellness, to help women, make it easier and accessible to them.
Just want to say, I have to agree with you in the sense that, women being, you could say, the anchor of the home.
Yes.
I mean, they always, running up and down, seeing about children, then they have to go to the job, dropping children to school and all that. So that's the reason why you mentioned that, that women need to really, have that time off, to really take care of
course.
themselves. I have to agree with you.
Yes.
Now, you're the CEO of the Worryless Experience Productions Limited.
Yes.
Now, you want to tell us and the audience a little more of that organization.
Of course, no problem. So Worryless Experience Productions Limited is a full service wedding and event planning company, and it's also an experience production company. So what I mean by it is that we go about celebrating the different milestones. We help persons plan, whether if it's a corporate event, whether if it's a wedding, even entrepreneurs who are doing like book launches or product launches. We help with these different activities, to be able to create not just the event itself, but we create it with that experience and being intentional about it.
Now, you be the CEO of the organization.
Yes.
How many people will be on the board, that kind of thing, assisting you running this organization? And how long this organization has been in existence for?
Okay, so my as a limited liability, we are currently celebrating 3 years of existence, and we have been operating 6 years. So we would have moved from a sole trader and rebranded to a limited liability company. Yeah.
Now, in terms of the board,
Yes. Well, basically, to be honest, I do have another member who is part of a director, and then some of the decisions and stuff. I'm mainly the managing director of the company.
nice. Now, in terms of you want to tell us how the virtual 5K,
How it works?
how does it differ from a normal?
Okay. No problem. So how does this virtual 5K differs? It differs because when you look at a virtual 5K, you do it at your own pace. Yes, based on who you register with, you may be have to do it within a particular period, but it's all about your own pace, your own time, where and wherever you want to take part in. As compared to a physical 5K, there is a date, they state where you complete the route, there's a race route, it's timed and all of that. As compared to that virtual 5K, you take your own time and you submit those results to the organizer. So that's basically a difference between that physical 5K and a virtual 5K.
Now, for a lot of people who are listening, you mentioned, you submit the results. Now, I mean, how does your organization keep track? Because, everybody who are listening and don't know they're hearing this for the first time.
No
even,
problem.
Even I and all, I'm hearing this for the first time.
Yes.
It's only when Alec mentioned that to me.
Yes.
And it's a virtual 5K, what that is about.
Yes.
So, in terms of, I'm trying to let the listeners get an idea, because they themselves will be wondering exactly how this is done.
How it's
now,
done, no
do I
problem.
stay home by me like how I'm in the studio here now and just pretend to be running? That thing? No, I mean, that's what everybody will be wondering. Or as you said, you could run, you could walk, that kind of thing. So,
Yes.
we're just having, everybody will be wondering, well, I mean, how this is being done. They're trying to have this vision in their mind, whether, if I'll use my camera phone, or you have apps or some kind of thing
Yeah.
that will monitor.
Yes. So how does the virtual 5K works?
Yeah.
They tend to work via an app or your smartphone, right? So you use, when you decide on the date and time that you will participate in doing your own run or walk, or you can jog, or to go on a treadmill. Once you decide on that full 5 kilometers, you can track it via your smartphone or watch. So some phones originally comes with, like, say if you look at Samsung, there's Samsung Health. There is where you could track it there. Apple, I think, is Apple Fits. And then there's Strava. There's also external apps, Nike Run Club. So there are external apps that you can use whilst doing your 5 kilometers, whether you're running or walking or even a gym. You track those steps. And when it's tracked, you take a screenshot or picture of it and you send it to us.
Oh, so there is no cheating.
Well, the onus is on the person that, but we would be verifying the information on that screenshot that they submit. Yes.
Because they are the tricky daddy on the store. They'll feel because well, I'm here. I will try some kind of thing and give us some kind of shot now.
Yes.
So, now, what are the benefits to you, as far as you know, to people who participating in such a virtual 5K?
For one, I think for those who may not like crowds, they like the flexibility of doing it when they want, at their own time and at their own space. I think the benefit of a virtual 5K too, it even extends to international. It don't always have to be limited to Trinidad and Tobago, but also internationally. Anywhere, anybody from around the world can take part in this virtual 5K experience. And of course it promotes that health, and we have formed this community where once you register, you're added to a particular group that we can encourage you. You send us your photos, we pass it on, we post it and we say, hey, our first purple rainer has just completed. We encourage everybody to get their health, everything in order, because, we also have these other activities that will complement that. So as I said, whether yoga or Reiki, we also have a women's empowerment event happening on the 22nd of this month. We have that wellness event at the end this week, actually, where I would like to say we call it the Glow and Go, where I would actually be there at Tracy's Skincare Clinic in Glencoe. But of course, persons will have to reach out to us for more information. We'll be there in person to do pop-up registrations. So when we do that pop-up registration, persons also will have access to free mini facials. So, we have all these activities that will encourage the support, encourage your well-being and self-care as a participant of Purple Rain.
Now, in terms of the prizes, medals, certificates for participants, you want to tell us a little more about that?
Okay, sure, no problem. So, as a participant and as any virtual 5K or 5K, you do get your finisher's medal. Of course, it would be purple. It's really pretty, and for those who are interested, could also check out our Instagram page at Miss Worryless, Miss_Worryless, and more videos and pictures would be posted soon. So, you will get that for sure as that finisher's medal. And then, as I mentioned before, the more you support women-led businesses, you unlock more prizes and giveaways.
Okay, folks, we're just going to take a little break. We're just going to play a little tune just for the woman to take a little relax. She's been talking for quite a while, and we'll come back right after this.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Want to participate? Is it for gents as well? Or only for
Of
ladies?
course, it's for anybody. It's for family. It's for children. You know, because you are doing it on your own and at your own pace.
Right.
Anybody could participate. But the only thing is you will be supporting women-led businesses.
Yes.
But anybody can take part of this virtual 5K.
Awesome. I love it very much.
Yeah. Now the next question I was about to ask. So thanks for asking that question for me, Alex. Now, how can the organizers ensure fairness? Because a lot of people will be wondering, if there'll be fairness in such a thing.
That's a good question, and I think in terms of ensuring fairness, remember it is a virtual 5K. So really and truly, the onus is on the individual to send us the information, and we would be verifying that screenshot that you send us. Okay, we looking for your name and so on, and we paying attention to the distance that is being completed. So that is how we would verify, and once we have that information, we can then afford you the finisher's medal.
Nice. Now, in terms of these safety tips, what kind of safety tips you think you can offer the participants?
Okay. Well, firstly, if it is that individual, has some sort of health issue or so, the first recommendation will be to seek your health
Yes,
provider, right?
Very important, very
important. Another tip I will say is also to ensure that you properly stretch, you warm up and cool down after your exercise. Of course, also choosing and routes that, let's just say, you're familiar with, and that you choose that route within reasonable time as well. As an individual, if you're doing it as a group, even better. So just also as well to make sure and hydrate. Keep hydrated and all of that when you take part in these activities.
Yeah, very important because see, you don't want to hear somebody saying, "Well, we're going to I participated in this woman's thing, and next thing I ended up in the hospital,
Well, you have
probably
to know
with a heart
yourself.
attack."
Yes,
or something like that.
exactly. If you know
Enough to be able
yourself.
to take part.
When you play, you're no trainees or what? Trainees.
I know. Look for any little issue, but no. I for one, I love staying fit. And I'm always active, as always doing something. And hydration, as you mentioned, really important.
Of course.
Not only when you're exercising, but generally, because I don't think we drink enough water.
Yes.
Individually. I recently started checking my water intake every day to ensure, because I keep my bottles, so I know that's a half liter. And if I drink like 3 of those or 4 of those, that's about 2 liters a day, right?
Yes.
And I try to maintain that. I don't always reach that mark, but you try to, because the heat. And then, of course, when you're moving around, if you're exercising, you drink a little more. And try to stay fit,
And you could track your water intake as well, right?
Yes.
Record
I know,
it via the app and all
Correct.
of that. So yeah.
Is that so?
Yes,
Of
you
course,
can.
of course.
You can.
But look at that. But not only that too, but some trainees already, they always feel, well, yeah, I fit enough, man. I don't have to study that. And next thing they go on and they end up in some medical situation.
Yeah.
We tend to be a bit delusional.
Me bong to by the doctor, man, I
I actually liked that a few years ago, and then I realized, oh boy, I should have actually been going for regular checkups. But then
Yes, you would have me.
Yeah, but so I went from one extreme to the next, and it's just
Because there are always those who
conscious of
feel
it.
they are superwomen or they are supermen.
Yeah, we get caught up and distracted.
And this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, but just to reiterate, of course, you as an individual, you have to know yourself. Check with your doctors. Make sure to warm up. Make sure to stretch when you're finished as well. And of course, to hydrate yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, most important because sometimes if you don't warm up as a former bodybuilder
Cramps.
and a fit man.
Yes.
That is exactly.
And cramps when you're running.
And you can end up straining your muscles and that kind of thing.
It's awful.
So you don't want to be doing that, people. Right? Now, you're supposed to be having a challenge for the month, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
You have to tell us
so,
about that.
Of course. So, as I said before, when participants register, they will have access to our Purple Passport Challenge. So, what the Purple Passport Challenge entails is these different stops that I explained earlier about, okay, one stop is Wellness Warrior, one step is Book Stop, one will be to support local, another one would be to share and engage online. So this is where at each stop, more than one of our women-led businesses are part of it. and then you're able to partake and access and unlock these rewards and prizes. So we have already started our every Sunday yoga and Reiki every morning. That's Leaf Spa is hosting that. This weekend we have Tracy's Skincare Clinic, where we allow persons to come in. They access their complimentary facials, mini facials, and I will also be there to assist with any challenges and in-house registration. On the 22nd, there is Rise, Renew and Reclaim. That's a woman empowerment event hosted by the Everyday Leader. Then the week after, the 30th, we have Slowing Down hosted by Wellness Trinbago. And in addition to these events, we have the vendors who are, not vendors, but partners who are participating and giving away some activities and some of their services and businesses. We have Select Fit, who is offering a discount off of their shapewear and bras. We have free aqua aerobic session. We have these different offerings and services by these different vendors.
A lot of benefits.
And I would say the earlier you register and take part, you get access to these things, because as you notice, some of these things are time sensitive.
So the next question that would follow, obviously, is how do people register and where can they register?
Okay, so persons can register by going onto our website, www.worryless.com. There would be a pop-up. As soon as you go to the page, you'll see Purple Rain, and you just click on Learn More, and the entire information is there. But for ease as well, you can follow us online on Instagram at Miss_Worryless, WORRILESS, or you can WhatsApp us at 868-764-3593, and I'll be happy to share all the information.
Could you just repeat that number for them once
no
again,
problem.
a little more slowly, for those who didn't really get a chance to write it down?
No problem. So my WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp us at 868-764-3593.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Miss Natalie Orr, for coming in to us today, to enlighten us about virtual 5K, because I've never heard about that before. And I wish you all the best in all your endeavors and your particular event.
Thank you so
Your particular purple event.
Of course. Thank you so much, Roland. It was a pleasure enlightening yourself and the listeners who never heard of a virtual 5K before. And thank you as well, Alex, for having me on Talk City Beyond Limits today.
Do have a beautiful afternoon to you.
All right, great. All right. Thank you.
Okay, don't forget to hydrate, guys. Very, very important. Yep. So let's take a little musical break.
Of course.
I'm going to close it off shortly.
material things. To you all things material go return. You is the heartbeat of man's survival, Mother Earth. Provider of food when I hunger, fountain of water when I thirst, oh Mother Earth. In your womb, centuries of seeds does be planted. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Mother Earth. So much harvest you deliver, yet we take you for granted, Mother. Your beauty with the face, destroying the trees in the forest, distressing the ozone layer, polluting the waters with acid rain and toxic waste. I only want to know you. I only want to know you, Mother. To know you is to love you, Mother Earth. Oh, Mother Earth. Is it too late? 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 Is it too late to save the earth? Is it the earth? Let my vibes be one with you, Mother Earth. Let my vibes be one with you, Mother Earth. There's no one contender, fertile lover, Mother Earth. Oh, Mother Earth. Take me in your arms and rock me. Take me in your arms and rock me, Mother Earth. Mother Earth. There's no woman tender, fertile lover, Mother Earth.
City, 91.1 FM. Talk.
This is about creating opportunity through responsible management and citizen participation in national wealth. We are targeting US $3 billion in new investment within the next few years in energy, in construction, in tourism.